few weeks after we moved in the building, John O'Brien still had the Dolphin Gallery, which is now the Kemper Museum, down on Baltimore at 19th Street. John called me one Saturday afternoon and asked me to come down and have a beer, just talk, and the question that he really posed to me is, what can Crossroads do to get downtown interested in us? We don't think they're interested in what's going on at Crossroads. How can we get the downtown council, get the downtown folks to pay attention to what's going on down here? Because we know they're not going to do it unless we reach out, unless we kind of extend a hand. That idea of starting to kind of bridge the freeway, create connection from the Crossroads, from 20th Street all the way to downtown, and hearing it come from them was I think an eye-opening concept that you didn't often hear downtown. And then at the same time, there were moves at the downtown council to reorganize itself. Bill Dietrich was hired. The downtown council became not a reactive organization, but a proactive organization that started looking for ways to solve problems, create opportunities to in a way to be the incubator for good ideas, for regardless of some of the concerns that are expressed about power and light, which I have some of those myself, but still, being the incubator to make sure that good things happened, to make sure that Crossroads got its fair share in the end, because downtown council did see the reason to start to collaborate, to start to grow together, to support one another. And I think that when the community started talking and started working together, it created opportunities for planning processes, for things like to start talking about the streetcar, to start thinking about the greater downtown area plan, to think about the conservatory coming downtown and how different organizations could play a role in supporting that. And it was just like a light switch went off almost, that we went from different neighborhoods and different organizations, and you probably know this, but the greater downtown area plan is a dozen neighborhoods that work together to create a comprehensive plan that they all agree to, that really represents the future of how downtown is going to go, it's going to develop. And that was a watershed in order to get to that point. But it's really because people started working together, started talking together, started agreeing rather than disagreeing, looking for consensus, looking for, one of the themes in the greater downtown area plan was in common. So looking for the things that we have in common first, and then looking, to deal with the parochial issues. And that, I think, has really allowed us to think as a community about how we can lift up all parts of the community together. Downtown has changed, and from the time that, there was an exodus out of downtown to Johnson County and to other places, to where we are today, where there's almost a sense of urgency about people wanting to be part of the good things that are going here. I think we can really take back to this sense of community that's been created. And, that community not only did it allow the real estate and kind of the public policy things to work, but it also allowed people to be comfortable to buy a home down here, to think about having a new Crossroads Academy school down here, to have a grocery store down here, to have all those things that make it a real place, and make it a place that we do want to send our children, or that we do want to go to work in every day, or we do want to come to the concert, or my 17-year-old's coming to the ballet Saturday night, bringing his date, which I'm tickled to death about. So.